Good morning. This is the Alcoholics Anonymous Daily Reflection for July 3rd. It's called Experience, the Best Teacher. Being still inexperienced and having just made conscious contact with God, it is not probable that we are going to be inspired at all times. Alcoholics Anonymous, page 87. Some say that experience is the best teacher. But I believe that experience is the only teacher. I have been able to learn of God's love for me only by the experience of my dependence on that love. At first, I cannot be sure of His direction in my life. But now I see that if I am to be bold enough to ask for His guidance, I must act as if He has provided it. I frequently ask God to help me remember that He has a path for me. Oh man, how many times have I read page 87 in the last couple weeks? A lot. That's where my sponsor sends me when something feels wrong, or I don't feel like I have a strong connection with my higher power, even though I'm doing everything He asked me to do. My first thought is, okay, when I'm feeling off, right, and I'm not inspired, right, when I don't have that feeling of, that feeling where you're just like, oh, I'm connected to God, I'm connected to everything, it's good. When I don't have that, when something interferes with that connection, first, I don't look at anybody else. My first thought is, okay, let me look at me. I'll make a checklist. Am I doing this? Am I doing this? Am I praying when I get up? What am I praying about? Throughout the day, am I praying? Do I stop when frustrated? When I pause when frustrated, I mean. Am I reading the material I should be reading? What am I focusing on? Am I dwelling too much on something negative every day? Is there a change I need to make in what I'm listening to? Podcasts, or am I watching too much news or listening too much news? Am I being too one-sided in my life? I look at me, Did I take my vitamins? Did I drink too much coffee today? Did I put something in my body that can make me change how my brain's operating right now? Not drugs, not alcohol, but I gotta be careful with my vitamins too. Sometimes they can make me feel off, or if I'm low in some levels. Sometimes I have B12 problems, and or calcium, or iron. So I make sure that I look at those things and say, okay, am I taking too much iron? Am I taking too much B12? Do I need to take it every other day instead of every day? I got to look at those things because it could be anything. And if I make the correct changes and everything still feels kind of off, I'll get a hold of my sponsor and he'll tell me to go read page 87. So guess what? I did the work. And then when I couldn't figure it out, guess what I did? First off, I prayed, and then I went to my sponsor. Every time, hey, I'm not feeling right. But now I know. Enough things have happened where I felt off and I didn't feel this connection, so I go straight, I pray, and I'll go read 87 instead of, bringing it back to my sponsor and him slapping himself on the forehead saying, God, I told him this the other day to read page 87 when he feels like this. So it's pretty funny thinking about it. from your sponsor's point of view. the crap we put them through. But you know what? It's amazing that they're there for us, and it's beautiful to be here for each other. But I, I I read that and I pray. I go somewhere by myself if I can. And God, my higher power always provides me a time and a place to do this when I'm struggling somehow. And I pray in quiet and I pray out loud. That's what helps me. And what's great about this program, though, is that I can, when I feel uninspired throughout the day, I can just talk to God. That's what helps me. I never thought I would say that before. I never thought I would say that talking to God helps me. I never thought that I would believe in a God of my own understanding and that I talk to Him like a crazy person. Like I'm talking to myself, but I think I was crazy when I didn't do that stuff. It's what caused me to be crazy, is I relied on myself instead of something higher than me. And like this morning, I have an opportunity today. I had an opportunity to go into work and make overtime. My fiance finally has 2 days off this weekend. Why is it that I was like, man, I can't decide if I want to go to work or not? When I'm always like, I'd like to spend a weekend with her, and we're going to her family's today. And instead of, you know, being like, well, this is a clear-cut sign. I've been asking for this, so this time with her, then I should take it. You know, I got up this morning. I had enough time to get ready and go to work, but, you know, I prayed. I said, God, I don't know what to do. Which one should I choose? Should I go to work? You know, I don't want to feel bad about missing overtime, but also I don't want to feel bad about missing a memory I could make today. So I sat out here and I watched the daily reflection video, and I watched time go by until I didn't have time to get ready and make it there on time to work. So, you know, sometimes when I pray, I'm not going to get the answers. I'm just going to put it out there. I'm not going to get the answers, because most of the time if I'm praying about something, I already have the answers. I'm praying because that's just what I do now. It's just what I do now. Anyways, this one got really long, so I'll leave it at that. I love you guys. I really hope that if people listen to this, it's worth 8 minutes. And I think I said some important stuff in here, and it was definitely inspired by my higher power and this program and my sponsor and the alcoholics around me. That's all I got. I love you guys. Have a great weekend.